From PA homepage, court ruling, Pennsylvania police can search vehicles without warrant. It's true, and I can go across the world and rape women and children and kill and pillage all I want, but that doesn't make it right. From 40 Fort Luzerne County, 40 Fort police officer Brian Casella spent Thursday stopping vehicles during an aggressive driving crackdown. He had spotted something suspicious. Had he spotted something suspicious, he could have searched those vehicles without a warrant. A recent Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruling now allows officers to use probable cause without a warrant to search during a traffic stop. Now, if we could really untangle the immorality that government is premised on, it wouldn't exist in the first place. But this idea that government is somehow an arbiter or decider of morality is so absurd when you go, well, geez, the government said it was okay, so I guess it's okay. But that's basically what cops are doing every single day in America. I mean, for a traffic stop, do they really have a right to threaten you with death because you did something slightly unsafe on a public road? No. And don't tell me that being pulled over isn't a threat of death. You know, when those lights are on behind your vehicle, think about it. That's pull over or you're going to die. Because if you do not submit to that order, guess what they do? They chase you down, they shoot up your car, they run you off the road, and if you resist the kidnapping that will, I guarantee, ensue, yes, you will be put to death. If not at least tased into submission, if you're lucky. As he said, quote, I think it expedites the process so we don't have to wait so long to get a search warrant and then able to get access to the vehicle and help us in arresting individuals that have contraband inside their vehicle, said Officer Casella. Now, this idea of contraband, holy crap, totally divorced from any sense of morality whatsoever. Something in your possession, owning something, is now a crime because the government says it's illegal to own it. And of course, we're talking about drugs here, sometimes weapons, because the government wants a monopoly on violence and doesn't like citizens being able to protect themselves. They want you to be more dependent on the police. So this idea that contraband is somehow, an excuse to, throw out privacy and property rights and everything else is absurd. But, hey, good ideas from government being forced on people. Fellow 44 police officer Bill Stone, who's been in law enforcement for nearly 4 decades, says previously requiring a search warrant would sometimes hamper investigations. Quote, it's a process that we have to go through just to get a search warrant, and it's time consuming. In some cases, evidence could be lost. Yeah, you mean following the rules makes it harder for you to abuse people? That was kind of the point. Some drivers are concerned about the ruling and its impact on their rights. Jason Harding of Exeter said the police have a hard time conducting their business and keeping us safe, but at the same time are respecting individuals' right to privacy. Another one took his concerns a step further. We've lost enough of our rights. We are today what when we were younger used to think Russia was like. Yeah, but worse. While some, if you actually had any idea of what Russia was really like. While some may claim the judicial ruling infringes on individual freedoms, police hope probable cause searches without warrants will make for better law enforcement. Not for better justice, not for better safety, not for anything like that. No, just better law enforcement. What is that code for? Doing the bidding of politicians, forcing the will of the corporations and banksters who buy them off on the people. It's just another tool for us to hopefully make our jobs easier, and as long as nobody abuses it, it should be a good thing to do, said Officer Stone. Now, you want to know the scary part? The changes to the traffic stop search law put Pennsylvania in line with federal law and with several other states.
Sir, this is your last warning. Whoa! Hey!
And this is Law and Order.